Unfortunately, I hadn't started recording yet, so when we last left off, sorry.
When we last, I thought you already had. Come on, man.
I can stop
When
and
we
start
last
again.
left off, Hasish and Elgardith were talking to some people about some things.
Yeah.
Specifically, some nobles about their dead son.
Yeah.
And Anatoly was overseeing transactions.
Yeah, that's what I was determined that your character is doing in the meantime, Gage, just to let you know.
Fair enough.
Oh, did you write down the amount of money I said everybody got in notes?
Yeah, from what we got from the Dragon Sword.
We haven't dealt with the Dragon Orb yet, but...
Horde.
Horde, not...
Oh, Horde! Doi.
Right.
But we do need to deal with the Royal Orb.
Yeah.
Also, there was something Todd said he wanted to remember. Shit. I don't remember what that was.
You can't remember. Yep.
So, after all of the transactions, tax calculations, and all that are done, Anatoly, the guard offers to lead you over to where the rest of the party has gone.
Alright.
We'll probably be leaving the house at that time.
You know what I should set for this board?
Well, this looks familiar, anyway.
This is an impressive house.
Let me just...
That sounds like the correct theme.
Oh shit, I've got music turned down.
Wait, that's not right. That can't be right. Let's try that again with a different model. Sure, that's a respectably town guard figure. The guard gestures to the large house with the giant mass of small markets underneath it, and says, "Just up in there, I do believe."
Alrighty, thank you very much.
Very well.
Probably. Did the nobles offer us food or anything?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we were...
Yeah, we're probably still eating then.
So, Gage, do you knock at the door? Or just stand there?
Stand there ominously.
Considering my armor is not ominously. Thing is, I probably don't even know what they're doing, so I'll probably just wait for them to pop and come out eventually.
A lady over elsewhere on the balcony knocks on the window.
The heck?
And then points at you. Can I help you, sir?
Oh, that's Anatoly! He's a friend! Actually, would I have line of sight?
Not even close.
I mean,
probably
considering
hear his
where I'm
voice,
standing, he can probably see me if he looks angled hard enough through the window. If barely.
Maybe. I'll allow it.
Yeah, just lean into a window effectively. Yeah, from where I am, kinda. Yeah, that's Anatoly. He's our friend. He's our party member.
Ah, please, do come in.
They can back me up on
We're
deserts
just
being a thing.
discussing your, defeat of the dragon.
Anatoly?
Yes.
Hello. That was
Hi.
a greeting.
Well, usually when people say my name, I expect them to want something.
Just to greet you.
Well, hello. Transaction's over with anyway.
Ah, excellent. Well, unless there's any stories you wish to tell, I believe we should cease imposing on the good people here's hospitality. Elredith, what do you think?
You had me coming for this?
No.
Well, I think we're just
Just to walk in for you to say hello and just immediately leave.
like, well, we're still finishing up food, but
Yeah, have some food.
sure, here. I
Alright.
assume you don't mind. I say turning to the left, realizing I basically.
Hello? We cannot hear you.
There we go.
Cannot hear who?
Yes.
Now we hear you. Right, when I say I turn to the left, I mean I turn to like the noble. It's like that is fine, right?
Whatever you wish.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just hate to leave our companion
That is an 18 to go.
without any food.
Did it someone get ominous out here?
You hear a slam of the door and people are rushing in.
Right. I'm gonna go check this out. Do any of you know what's going on?
It's, do you not know what's going on?
We're new around here. Remember how we told
From
you that we were
the
from
desert. I don't know
afar in
much.
general?
That's, man, he says as just the entirety of the people from outside rush in. This happens.
What is this? Siege has his hand on his blade. What the
Call it the spell fog. It's the reason this floor is raised. It's the reason most houses have a raised floor around here.
Maybe a flood was...
Foul fog. So what are the direct effects of it?
Well, he says, and, roll perception.
Yeah. Like, I'll probably also try to look at it with spellcraft, but it probably doesn't matter much.
Wow.
Does this mean I'm rolling perception too?
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways. My perception roll was 28.
Anatoly, you hear Latin chanting in the distance, and it's just growing louder.
Okay, what does my 35 in perception tell me as well? What else?
Okay,
I mean,
I have to ask this question. When you say Latin chanting, do you mean in Latin in a world that doesn't have Latin?
yes.
Okay. Well, then we wouldn't know what Latin chanting is.
Aha.
Yeah, it's just ominous chanting.
And I can't hear it. The one guy who might
You
be
do
able to-
after a bit, even with a nat 1.
Oh, excellent. So, what's it?
Does
what
the
are-
helmet
what are they
work?
saying?
It's indecipherable.
Those aren't words. There's no language that the helm can understand.
Yeah. So, and Sean, you're looking at it with spellcraft, and it is the most concerning thing.
Yeah, I'm also going to roll.
That is a fog of wild magic.
Oh!
Oh! Like,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I've never actually personally encountered a wild magic storm of this scale before.
We get one every few days over here. I hear
mean,
they're worse near the capital and almost completely absent out at the coast.
There's...
I mean, one, the only place we've been around here other than here is the coast, so that would explain a thing or two. And two, like... I mean, that would... It makes a certain amount of sense if you actually think about it. I turn to the other mage in the party. It's like... I mean, think about the sheer amount of raw mana that's got to be circulating around with,
Yeah.
with the sheer rate the forest grows around here.
There's a section in the desert. No one goes there. No one's sane, at least. It says that there's sandstorms that are wild magic, but I've never seen it. I thought it was a story. This...
I mean, it probably was a story, to be honest, but in this case, this one very much isn't.
There's a flash and a bang outside.
And I take it that was it interacting with a magical object?
Could be.
Or a person.
Could have just been a fireball. It happens. This is the kind of thing where we welcome everyone in because it can kill you. It probably won't. You know, if you get caught outside in the storm, you'll probably be alive the next day, most likely.
If I remember correctly, I've heard wild magic is a lot more dangerous for mages.
Yeah, do not cast a spell. Don't do that.
Particularly for sorcerers. Since sorcerers cast from their force of will.
Think we could bottle it, Elrodith?
I wouldn't want to try right now, plus it'll probably... Any actual successful attempts to bottle it would probably make it not wild magic, wild mana.
I can tell you that people have tried and failed. It simply fades out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's what I fear was going to happen.
You'd need something like a phylactery, and let's just say I do not have the knowledge base required to create one of those.
Or the gold.
I will tell you, if you've any staffs that are not fully charged, you could toss them out there. 9 times out of 10, it charges staves.
Only
This is a weird question. Does it charge wands, or did the wands just overload?
From what I've heard, don't use wands. Or rather, don't try to charge wands. I'm not a scholar, though.
I mean, that makes sense. I was just curious because all I have on me right now is wands. But I also comment to my sword. What do you think of all of this?
The response is, it is the deepest wrongness. This is what we must fight. And yet it is not something that can be stabbed.
I turn to the nobles. Does anyone know where it comes from? Or does it just be?
It more or less just is. At the very least, it seems to be centered on the ground, which is nice. Really be a bother if it wasn't.
You say it's thicker or closer to the capital, though.
Yes, it is.
How long does it take?
There are a couple other places. There's a patch of particularly dense jungle that is resistant to defoliation to the east of here, and I think there's another north, just on the other side of the capital from the city. But I'm not really sure. Mostly we try to stick to the roads, our caravans do.
I mean, you're pretty much bound to get lost or chewed on if you don't.
He says, as you hear a crack of thunder. Not as much as you'd think.
Well, I guess if you are native. It's just with the forest constantly changing like that, it's gotta be hard to navigate. I'm just kind of curiously, having finished my food, I'm just kind of like curiously peering out at the fog, just with a pondering expression.
The Latin chanting hasn't gone away. It's just been getting slowly louder. And you swear you see shadows moving around, but none of them are identifiable.
By the way, has there been any distinct changes in the past? I think of the period since we screwed with that one ritual. Out of character, it was about 2 weeks in universe, right?
More or less.
I was like, have there been any
significant years in the future?
Yep. Okay. Still, I was like, have there been any significant changes in the past 2 weeks?
That's not a whole lot of time to really get a feel. I mean, these storms vary quite a lot. This is minor as far as they go. Not the most minor, but we have time for conversations. There's a distant boom between the explosions, and there's nothing clawing at the door yet.
What kind of thing normally claws at the door?
Well, the most consistent thing I would say is that it's not consistent.
Hmm.
Oh,
Bears
God,
that
hold
can
on.
be stabbed.
Oh, generally.
How does this fog behave with just normal magical items like armor and weapons?
A lot of times, if they're activatable, they will just activate. And be difficult to deactivate.
We're gonna have to
For
invest.
permanent effects, you may see them intensified briefly. They could just explode. That happens sometimes.
Besiege was looking interested, and never mind.
We're gonna have to invest in some immovable rods, aren't we?
I'm more curious as to how spell resistance affects this.
I'm thinking more of a flying carpet. Is there
I don't know. Maybe.
Does it stick only to the fog, or do things higher up get affected as well?
Things higher up generally don't. That's why we move up.
That's
Also, completely non-magical things, unless they, are in the area of an explosion, are generally unaffected.
I just imagine just kind of peering out at the fog and then takes out spellbook and just starts leafing through it and looking up and down occasionally.
There's a loud screeching, scraping on the door, and he just goes, there we go.
I'll get it.
That's it. Well, no. If it stays outside, we should probably just leave it outside. But does it just leave with the storm?
Oh, sometimes. Usually not.
No. Well, after the storm is finished, we can deal with it if you would like us to.
That was a player character. Everyone who is cowering in the other room just gets up against the opposite wall.
Yeah, I think we should just 1-2 kill it.
Well, if things constantly I don't know. Okay, maybe.
Good for the experience.
Oh, it'll only be another few minutes, probably. The storms are pretty short.
Well, let's let the or do occasionally multiple things pile up outside the door. Do you think it'd be better to get rid of it now or later?
Whatever works for you. Honestly, I'm just glad to have competent guards here. Or a certain value of guards, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm just like, let's wait for the storm to pass. You and I are spellcasters, and even though we're above the storm, I'd hate to have a small...
I was thinking the possibility of our equipment's only getting supercharged, though. To be fair, the explosion would be unpleasant if that did occur.
And I kind of tap the sword and say, I'd rather not.
I see.
Come to think of it, out of character, you aren't actually aware my sword is sentient, are you?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm still so
In fact-
disappointed you didn't teach your sword sign language.
In fact, Asish wasn't aware that your sword was overtly magical. I don't
Hey, no, if you've ever used detect magic, which I know you have, you would know.
Never mind
I
that.
don't know what aura it would be.
That sounds like a Todd question.
Universal.
Okay.
Which is, it's funny, for being called universal, it's awfully abnormal.
Not much is universal.
Yeah.
The scraping continues.
Yeah.
It's a little concerning.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have my sword ready.
I just take a seat and, you know, draw the rapier.
Asish will prepare an action if anything breaks through that door. It's being beheaded.
I am intentionally not casting any spells right this second.
Same.
Regardless, I can just imagine Elredith looking amazingly kind of calm, just sitting here.
Moments pass as the fog recedes.
Well, just stands up and swishes idly as electricity suddenly crackles around the sword.
Well, I guess I'm casting Iron Scale myself.
Rolling initiative.
Ah, shit.
I guess rolling initiative. I guess I'm getting high initiative.
Let's see.
Initiative is...
Fantastic.
Sean!
What?
50.
When you cast Shocking upon your sword, you get an immediate feeling from Squench of and the magic upon your sword is more powerful than you would expect it to be.
Oh no! I can just imagine, like, you guys are used to seeing my sword crackle with some electricity. This time it's
Elredith?
It's not just cracking, it's visibly arcing.
I was like, the lasting effects of the Mana Storm appear to be still be relevant. Anyways, I think I'm going first.
Yeah. Don't touch me with that thing as you're going out, please. I'd rather not be tased.
Alright, I guess I can... Come on, be nice.
I'd recommend kicking the door open. Actually, which way does the door open?
Towards us.
I'm not allowing you to open the door when it's not your turn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say kicking the door open is still an option.
Yeah, but let's not break our host's door.
Anyway. And then... Okay, out of character, is there actually something there to stab?
Oh god, your camera's inside of the door, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna move you here.
Ah, yeah, it's a giant fucking rat. Dear lord.
Is it actually a rat, or,
I guess that was technically a move action, so I guess I'll only be making one attack, maybe? Let's see if I was startled by the giant rat, unless if you're gonna let me make a full attack.
No, just a single attack.
There we go. Rolling to confirm.
Hey.
Do you want me to roll again?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
come on!
Hey.
Yeah!
Hey.
Come on, you know the rules.
If I'm unlucky, I might end up blowing out the entire front stairs of this.
You want to just give it another go, just to be sure?
Sure.
So we're on.
I'm still in my crit range, technically.
Come on, insta-dead.
I mean, it will be. I guarantee it.
Well, we're
The
on crit
final
confirmed.
blow.
We're on crit confirm 5, so that's Todd's call.
Yeah. I
So-
mean,
How many dice does your spell normally get?
20d6
Okay. Is that before or after the crit?
after.
Okay. So, you hit it. And the spell discharges with just a frankly staggering amount of lightning. What was once a rat, probably, is sprayed across the opposite house.
By the desert sands, Eldredith! What did you do to your sword?
Yeah,
So-
my spellcasting was simply more powerful than normal. Although,
That
to be
was going
honest,
to be maximized, but then,
yeah.
Hey Sean, you want to roll damage for 5 crits real quick? Just see how much
he
damage
doesn't
you
roll
actually
damage. They're maximized. They're just all sixes.
did. Ah.
Well, I mean, if that was actually 5 crits, the way crits are calculated, that would be, okay, wait, okay, 5 crits. Okay, double, yeah, okay, there would be that, and then that's times,
720 damage?
actually, I think it might be more than that, but anyway.
That wasn't even supposed to be a particularly hard enemy, but boy did you kill it real hard.
God, the people behind me probably just saw me vaporize this thing.
Yeah, you hear the clattering of something metal to the ground. The noble girl from earlier apologizes and picks up her shuriken.
As
I was like, well, we did kill a dragon after all.
Yeah, yes, quite.
To be honest, I did not intend for that much overkill.
I think you painted the next door of the across the way neighbor's house. At least large parts.
Well,
You hear a shout from across the way. What the bloody hell was that?
I shout back, blood!
An exploding rat!
I caught that bit.
An
turn around and yell, "Shock and grasp!"
How?
magic!
I have a specialty!
Magic is also a viable answer.
I have a special. I asked Squint, was that due to lingering effects on you from the storm, or was it because I cast it too soon?
Both, I think.
Hmm.
I genuinely that was more than even I expected, and I could feel it about to happen. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The man looks up at his blood-coated house, raises one hand about to cast a spell, then just shrugs and walks back inside.
Decided to not.
I guess he likes your paint job.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyways.
I say
I turn back around and it's like, well, thank you for the hospitality. We probably have like one more thing to deal with in town, and then we also heard there was a goblin problem.
On the one hand, I'd hate to see such promising adventurers as yourselves throw yourselves into that. On the other hand, you might actually be able to come out the other side.
No might about it.
Well, if we did end up in bad circumstances, we're actually a group that knows how to retreat if necessary. Although, I turned to Anatoly, I've never actually seen him need to retreat, ever.
I am the wall.
Yes, you fucking are. Oh, if you do what you... If you manage to pull what you did with that fucking, them skeletons. With the goblins.
Would be an amusing sight.
So, are we still in initiative, or...
Yet no, probably not.
So, any other monsters on the street?
Not that you can see. There's a pretty neat scorch line all the way down the center of the street, though.
It's like you'd think I cast lightning bolt.
And, you catch a glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye on the canvas of the hanging tents.
Hi! I mean, apparently I don't. I'm too busy admiring the scorch mark.
So, Hasish specifically, when you look at it, you can tell from your helmet that this is the written script of the chanting that was going on earlier. Just sewn into the thread of the sheets now. You still don't know what it means, if it means anything.
Kind of pull myself up there. Take a closer look. What is this?
I suddenly
yeah.
look up.
Take a look at this, please.
I walk over and look at whatever it was.
I'm pointing it out to him, so...
The threads of the canvas has been rearranged to show lettering. In a language that you do not even a little bit recognize.
Does the helmet help
says
them?
Nothing. I can't read this.
Well, you can tell, with the helmet, that it is the written form of the chanting that was going on earlier.
This is a language. No, it says. Which is why I open up my journal and start writing what the fuck's going on in here.
I ask Squint telepathically. I take it you don't have any idea either?
Nope. This is probably just one of those wild mysteries.
I really wish I could have heard Squint right there, because I would have said, mysteries, missed to be solved.
Also, just to be absolutely certain, I double-checked the tea I have that appears to be made of the same substance as Squint.
It seems to be slightly more energized. It's slightly stronger signature than it had before. You're not sure how you feel about that.
I really am not
maybe you are.
sure how I feel about that.
The noble lady with the shuriken leans over, looks at the canvas, and sighs and just goes, "Not again."
Is it always the
occurrence.
same words every time, or?
I can't read them.
Doesn't necessarily, like, is it the same pattern? As far as you can tell.
She gives you a look of incredulity, then says, "What do I look like? A scholar?"
No, but I mean, you look like someone with memory.
Yeah, I do not know.
Okay.
Maybe? I swear, though, this only happens when we've just replaced the damn things.
Hmm.
Do you have...
Where do you get them from?
They're spun from the farms.
Um,
Usual. There's nothing particularly different.
well, I mean...
It's not like they caused the storms, it's just every time we fix this shit, it comes back.
Well, I mean, the way you'd phrase it made me seem to imply that it happens more frequently when they're brand new.
Yes, yeah.
Might have something to do with, like, since the plants were comparatively recently collected, or, well, wool, whichever. I'm not a textiles expert. Anyway,
I was...
Plants in this case.
maybe it's just still being more influenced by the magic that, you know, makes all the plants grow fast.
I'm
Could
going
be
to
that.
go up and down the street looking for other instances of language. I cast perception. That is 23.
So, on the tents that are set up across the street, there's definitely the same pattern.
Is it the exact same?
Yes.
The exact same pattern over here.
It's about all you can find, though.
Turn gauge. Can your paperwork crowbar perfectly replicate the writing of a text, even if you don't understand it?
I've already copied it down.
I mean, an exact replica would probably be nice just to make absolutely certain.
Good idea.
Okay, possibly. What are we gonna write it on?
I hold out my
Okay,
journal.
I'm going to object to something you just said. Siege,
Yeah.
to copy this down, you would need an amount of parchment equal to the surface area of that entire overhang and
Oh,
the
okay.
tents.
Oh, it's...
They're completely covered, and it does not repeat.
Oh, well, you said it looked like the same. Oh, that's what you meant by the same text. Okay, we misunderstood you.
The same language.
Yeah.
I turned to Nolan. Oh, you're traders. Do you sell parchment?
I've got parchment. I've got an entire journal, but...
We probably need more, so.
Yeah.
We do, yes, yeah. One moment. I mean, I'm assuming you are wanting to buy parchment, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She pushes open the door a bit and just says, "Oi, go get a box of parchment." Yes, a whole box. And someone who was previously manning a stall just jogs out and down the street.
Is that totally sitting there considering this is like my crowbar is made to fill out paperwork. Is this considered paperwork?
Well, it's scribing duties.
We might get it in triplicate.
The thing is, I don't know whether your spell is advanced enough because I don't know if it requires understanding of the language or not.
I mean, it specifically said that it fills out paperwork that I would know how to fill out.
Oh, shit. Well, wait. But this is perfect duplication, not understanding the words. So, is this paperwork? Breaks the fourth wall and stares at the DM. I'm honestly not sure.
You won't know until you try. Age, you're pretty confident in it.
Huh.
That said, the merchant and a family guard, at the very least, he was standing in front of the warehouse over there, come back with an entire goddamn crate.
Yeah.
Damn it! It's actually going to be useful at some point, isn't it?
I look at you and say, yeah, almost certainly.
Well, fuck. How much?
I mean, I was the one who suggested for it. I'm willing to pay for it.
All right.
It's, surprisingly expensive. I'm trying to do math and it's coming out to, like, 100 gold for this crate, which is surprisingly large.
Although I'm not sure if we'll need the entire crate worth, but...
I mean, for parchment instead of like paper, I guess.
I mean for rice paper, the cheapest stuff.
I mean, that is an incredibly large crate, so...
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it'll be about 5 gold of paper to copy down all of this crap.
Hey, we probably...
And a lot of...
We probably try to use the crowbar first.
I mean, yeah.
Do you remember what the command word is for the crowbar?
I don't think you told me there was a command word.
I did.
I don't recall.
I made a
this.
point of it because I thought it was funny.
I do specifically remember him making a point of it, but... I don't...
I think I remember the word Excelsior, but
I definitely don't remember that.
yeah, I don't.
The command word was right.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
The joke is, if you ever use right in conversation, you will find stuff written inside your bag.
Oh, excellent. I guess. Even though there's no paper in my bag, I think.
Oh, there's probably going to be soon. Anyway.
Won't be in my bag, it'll be in the wizard's bag. But anyways, I guess I'm trying to...
I can just imagine if it does work, the wizard, they're just going to stare at us strangely as, like, we just take out a crowbar and the crowbar starts writing.
Yeah, you take out the crowbar, Gage holds it and says, "Right," and it starts dripping with ink. And then both people holding the crate of paper are instantly concerned.
We are. Don't worry, we're professionals.
We are.
But after a few hours of watching the crowbar go, deftly writing with a single corner of the metal, you have a frankly staggering amount of paper.
I can keep it in my bag if you want.
Alright.
You wanted it in the first place, so yeah, it's your
You
problem.
have the entire tome of Lorem Ipsum.
It would be... Actually, God, I swear that's actually what it is.
I can almost guarantee it is. It's Latin. And, it's a lot of it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I wouldn't know that in character, though.
Nope, we
Sean.
wouldn't.
Anyway, yeah?
How much capacity do you have in your bag? You have a bag of holding, right?
Yeah, I have quite a bit of space left.
Now, how much paper is 5 gold worth of paper, and how
Yeah, I was
heavy is
gonna-
that?
I was gonna ask, what's the poundage in paper?
Well, I tried to do the math, but the weight listed for paper is a dash, so genuinely don't know.
Bullshit, paper's fucking heavy.
No, I'm not looking for the calories in rice paper. Stay!
Huh?
Ugh, that was just a sneeze.
I thought you yelled spy for some reason.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I heard.
Okay, Wolfram Alpha. That's gonna be 7, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. See, this is what happens when you ask me questions like this.
Yeah, I know.
You pull out Wolfram Alpha. That
Well,
is the
both of us.
correct answer to math questions.
Okay, that's 20 times 80 G in pounds?
I think so. Yeah, that's what the game plays in.
3 pounds.
3? Okay.
3.
Well,
That is incredibly light.
holy fucking shit, right?
For-
Paper's light.
For how many pieces of paper?
For 20 square meters of paper.
Ah,
Did I have that wrong? No. It's 80 grams per square meter.
Rice paper is light.
yeah, as opposed to carrying around a box of, copy paper. Holy fuck.
So 30. Wait, no, not. Was it 30 gold?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
The 2 minions. Back to work.
They watched a crowbar right.
For a few hours, yeah.
Yeah, 30 square meters of paper. Or 40.
Yeah.
I think the best expressions were from the guys whose tent it was, as they watch you walk over with ridiculous amounts of paper. Because they have none of the context.
As they
And
just
a
see a crowbar riding in it.
It's like, what are we? Well, right now we look like wandering scholars, except for the fact that we really don't, but...
Wandering scholars in armor with swords.
Yep.
I mean, that's at least a more believable excuse besides my Shadowrun doctor's, building inspector excuse.
So,
Yeah, I now have Latin writings.
noble calls out eventually. You said you had one other thing to do in the city?
Right, we had one of the things in the Horde belonged to royalty.
We might have to go to the capital to give that back.
Maybe.
Can I offer you some advice on that one? Take it to the guardhouse and tell them that you suspect you shouldn't have this and hand it to them. That's going to be the best way forward.
Oh, okay.
If you're sure it belongs to the king.
Well, we know it belongs generally to royalty. Okay,
Do we trust them enough to show it? I say quietly.
I think so.
Right. Is it in your bag or mine?
You forget. Whichever one of us has it, I think it might have been me.
Yeah.
It is retrieved from a bag.
They say we were generally guessing from the inscriptions on it.
She walks over, examines it, and says, "Yeah, you just actually leave that outside the door of the guardhouse. That is a genuine article, and you don't want to be seen holding it by the royal guard."
Okay. Oh well.
Right. Well,
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, that's fine. It's better than catching.
I'm going to effectively sticky a note on it saying, "Found this." Yeah, I'm not going to give any details. I'm just going to say, "We found this. We believe it's yours."
Okay. And we'll go and do that.
I wish you folks luck. Now I should probably be getting to sleep before I get shouted at again.
Alright, see ya. Well,
Really well.
we stop by again. Anyway. It's like, well, let's do that. Let's be honest. If she said that, she's probably right. I wonder if the royals are super touchy around here or something.
Right, with all my fog light rolls in.
Would not make me. Would not surprise me at all.
What do you say, Anatoly?
So with all that fog that rolls around, I imagine they're very touchy.
Well,
And
no,
jumpy.
you know what? That's fair.
You hear a shout of surprise from further down, and then a moment later, a door is slammed open, and about 15 owls fly out of a house.
Okay, that's just an amusing and
detect
interesting
magic?
incident.
Are the owls magical?
Each of them seems like they might have been summoned, but for all that, it's residual, as if they're not magical anymore.
Maybe they just got teleported. Regardless, I do keep a minor eye on roughly what direction they fly.
Basically all directions. They're just
Oh.
happy to be out of the house.
That's happy. Or, I mean, that's fine then.
Which house did they fly out of?
Down the street or something. I don't know. Probably outside of this block.
Yeah, hold on. I'm attempting to... this one.
Oh. I'm surprised they didn't just break out the roof.
That one's actually a fairly tough roof. That and they were downstairs, not upstairs.
Anything we can help you out with?
The man inside, a commoner by the looks of it, just goes, not anymore. Thanks for the offer.
Of course.
His face is more than a little bit scratched up.
Well,
All right, let's go and do that thing. We probably passed by the guardhouse. I think we even know where it is. I mean, we spoke to the guards before. Do they have a lost and found Dropbox, or is there just...
please.
please.
They don't.
Oh. Fine, we will
And
make
indeed,
one.
there's a guard standing outside the door, who eyes you curiously as you walk up.
I will just do this. I will, with a blank expression, walk forward, and with a just a generic cloth wrapped around this orb, I will carefully take it out of the bag, put it on the ground, nod at him, and walk away.
When he sees you do that with that blank expression, he gets more curious, lifts up the cloth for about a second, then he assumes the exact same blank expression, nods at you, and walks inside.
The agreement of we're not dealing with this.
No, the agreement of this is somebody bigger's problem.
The nod of this never happened, we swear.
Do you walk away immediately? Do you stay to watch what happens?
I kind of, I walk away, but I kind of stick around a little bit just to see what happens. Like, if there's any, nearby stores or anything, I browse.
I'll climb a building and keep an eye on it.
I'm like, so you start to climb the building, and I'm like, you don't want to piss off the guards, don't.
I assume you have enough of a bonus to climb that that's not much of a hindrance.
Yeah. That was actually going to be my stealth roll, but...
Oh. Another guard walks out, sees the wrapped thing, opens it up, and then goes, "But where did this orb come from?" The previous guy says, "What orb?"
Yep.
And it seems, at that it's been taken care of.
Alright.
As the guard yells, Captain?
Captain!
So, it's grown quite late. What are you doing for the rest of the night?
I turn to the others and say, do you want to just find an inn to do a bit of crafting and then head out tomorrow? Because I don't really want to navigate through this forest in the night.
I mean, on one hand, critters. On the other hand, forest at night. Yes.
Like, if there were a normal forest at night, I'd be fine, but... Plus, it has been a long day.
Anatoly?
Yeah, probably just fine then.
Alright.
Unless we want to pitch tents in the middle of the street here.
I've got a
What level are you
self-assembling
guys?
tent.
11.
Thank you.
Are we? No, my paper says
No, we're
12.
12 now. Anyway.
We are
Yeah, I
11
just, like-
plus 1.
I was just like, you know, as we, look for an inn or whatever, it's like, I say to Sheesh, I never really got your obsession with flying carpets, but I gotta say, right now, you are right, it would actually be kind of useful.
Mostly a, So I was named after an individual, legendary figure of my homeland. And Todd, I really hope you're okay with me bullshitting lore here.
Given it pretty much can't affect this area, absolutely.
Okay. He was a well, he had a flying carpet. I was more or less named after him. So, you know, I grew up on the stories of this man.
Is this taking place on the streets or in the inn?
I could imagine probably on the streets, given the fact that we're just looking for an inn right now.
Yeah, on the streets.
That sounds like it's a time for Anatoly to cast Perception.
Sounds like it's time for all of us to cast Perception.
That's 21.
That is 26.
So, I'm going to ask you guys to forgive me for reusing this street model. I promise it's a different street that this is going to happen on.
Alright.
Fine.
You hear a shout from over in another place. You know, like a couple streets over. Oh God, help! And
gasp
it's
for it.
clattering.
The moment I hear help, whichever.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say whichever place, I immediately run over.
Expeditious retreat. Zoom!
Yeah. And I mean, I'm probably certain of what house it is, given that fact that that perception roll was, what was it, 28? No, I think it's more than that.
Well, what house would it be?
36.
Moment, I'm preparing. You run around the corner, and you see a single guard being chased down the road by a horde of angry statues.
Like, oh, that's different, as, I presume we roll initiative?
Yes, you do.
Probably the one that's... Well, no, Xander definitely ran ahead.
Yes, I'm much faster than all of you.
Phenomenal.
Also,
10.
a side question, as let me orient myself to the grid. Can I roll any knowledge skills to figure out what these are, if anything?
Yeah, I'll roll knowledge arcana.
I was asking Todd because if there's a relevant knowledge skill.
Oh God, irrelevant knowledge skills. Pretty sure it'd be Arcana.
Excellent.
In that case, especially if they're animated by wild magic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they are.
Even with that 5, that's a 25.
20.
Since when did you actually get real skill in Arcana?
Since I started putting points in arcana?
God, what? Has my character been teaching you or something? Anyway. Actually, honestly, probably.
Hopefully that's enough that they won't fall out of the turn order. Now you guys, you managed to get the exact same turn order. Except now it's like this.
Oh.
Me.
Also, Hasish, do you really want to be that far forward?
I said I ran forward.
Well, shit, I guess you do.
I think you said the card turned the corner, so Xander is just having a moment. Oh no.
Oh, this is not my fucking house!
Okay, this is...
I mean, hell, if you want, you could give me a surprise round.
I do have a question. Are they currently in melee range of that guard, or no?
They are.
One sec, let me check what the distance on bladed dash is again. Shit, 30 feet. It's not good enough. However, I think my spell list is actually a little bit different than normal. Can I only cast it on myself? Or is that only touch range? No, that's only touch range. Fuck. I mean, I will yell out, keep retreating, and I'm sorry, this is a moment of I'm going to be buffing myself.
This poor fool is about to get so surrounded in knight statues.
Not if he runs fast enough.
Oh yeah, he's at the end of the turn order. Oh shit. Okay, I need to stop him from getting surrounded, don't I? Okay, never mind. My good nature gets the better of me, and actually, I think that's just enough range for a charging attack? Yeah, that is. Also, which grid is he on? I take it he's on that left grid? Or, oh, he's on that grid. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier. And well, first as a swift action, I, buff my sword. Oh, right, you said, I rolled that Knowledge Arcana. Did I learn anything about these?
What was the total?
My total was 25.
Yeah, they're... You don't expect anything special out of them. They look like tough but ordinary constructs.
Yay. So, I'm gonna go with that buff then. Because, I have a couple of buff options for my sword, so...
Yeah. Don't try to cast mental spells on them. In case that wasn't obvious.
What, I can't mind control a rock?
No, for some reason you
Well,
can't.
Regardless, that was a charging attack, so... Hoil. And does a 23 hit?
Yes. Oh my god, their touch AC is so bad.
I'm sorry,
Well,
but statues don't typically dodge.
These are constructs.
Yes, and?
hey, that's just 12 damage base. Right now my main concern was stopping this guy from getting surrounded.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, our charging attacks take your normal and move action, right?
Yeah, they're full round.
Okay. Well, regardless, it's not like I do anything else with a move action, so...
Hey Sean, I'm pretty sure that one on your right there's move through your threatened space for an attack opportunity.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do I get an attack
Yes.
opportunity?
Yes, you do.
But Sean, do rocks take precision damage?
Yes, that's a good question. Are they vulnerable to crits?
Are constructs vulnerable to crits?
That's a good question.
Depends on the construct.
Does it? Actually, yeah, I guess it would, but I'll double check anyway.
Oh. No, yeah, constructs take precision damage. You're good.
Huh.
It was just relevant because, they're statues, not...
Yeah, they have thin points, they have weak points, it'll work.
Okay.
Oh, right,
God.
right. Because the way you defeat fucking golems in realistically is you stab the weak points until they stop fucking moving.
Yeah, you'd think a rapier would be bad at this, but my rapier is special, so whatever.
I just realized that you can also use Vorpal on these things. Not that it would do
Yeah.
anything, but
So that's a confirmed crit, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Which in this case isn't a lot because it's just one hit, but
Yeah.
that's still 27 damage.
Alright. So, the three of them that moved up each attack you.
Oh, they
Does a
ignore the guard.
39 hit.
39? Jesus Christ, yes.
Does a 28 hit.
Ah, that exactly matched my AC.
Does a 27 hit.
No.
Okay, you got hit twice. This is going to hurt.
Yeah. Fucking good nature getting the worst of me.
oh god, hold on. What was his highest to hit? 39?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, you take 48 damage.
Ow.
Asish, you just got an object lesson in Jesus Christ, these hurt.
Right.
Fortunately, you were not the victim of this. You just got to watch it.
Based upon my roll of 20 on Arcana, do I think they have any elemental resistances? Say, acid or cold?
You're pretty sure that they don't.
Excellent!
Actually, let me double check construct traits again. Yeah, they're fine.
Ignore this D8 I'm rolling.
Run up and start coughing out fucking I cast Dragon's Breath. I'm making it so that I am not going to hit either of these people here. So just kind of grab their
Pokes
shoulders.
between us.
Yeah. And I am going to cast Cold at them.
Alright.
Actually, I need a silver or white dragon scale for that, though.
I mean, those are things that can be bought, particularly in this region. So if you've been to magic shops and were aware that's something you'd need,
Yeah,
you could have bought it.
and I have a reagent bag for explicitly this reason. Excellent.
Like, dragon scales here are a lot less rare than you'd think, or at least than you'd hope.
Well, dragon scales. We literally could have harvested some.
Oh, we
Oh.
did.
Not silver or white.
Yeah, but not
Oh.
silver or white. We
It
got a
was
green,
green.
which would have been acid, and but I don't want to melt buildings.
So, you're gonna tell the statues to chill out?
Yep. They get a reflex save.
Oh boy, a reflex save.
I mean,
Their favorite.
would they have spell resistance?
No.
Excellent.
They basically have nothing for special abilities.
So they're beat sticks, got it.
DC?
So, would that... Oh, spell... 10 plus 6 plus...
I swear you said you wrote this down.
I did. I wrote the formula, not the number down, because it changes per... So... 60... 20.
Oh, okay, they all fail.
Yep.
Damage?
1d6 per per caster level, so 12d6.
Roll it. That's a lot of damage on a lot of enemies. You did well.
Yeah.
You're going to get plenty of.
That
You're going to
is-
get praise for my character.
This is
later.
my level 4 spell. And other than
If these are standard animated statues, you might have just killed all of them.
I would love to be able to theme that, but I would love to be able to theme that. I just spat a fucking sandstorm at them because Arabic. Theming is fun.
If that's your turn,
Yeah.
okay.
Did I not kill any
the
of
knight
them?
is going to delay its turn. Because I'm entering in health values.
Oh, okay.
So Gage, what are you
Santoy.
doing?
Being annoyed at the party for not leaving the tank room in the front.
There's room at the side, but yeah.
I'm the tank!
Yeah.
You could squeeze in between two of those statues if you want to get pummeled from absolutely every direction.
You know what? As a swift action, I'm casting Iron Skin on myself, and I'm going to do just that, double moving.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
One of the Magus abruptly runs up to save this guard's life. The other Magus runs up to support, and the paladin goes, "God, you wait for me!" And then just
I'm a war priest.
This
War priest.
entire party is frontline fighters. It's great.
still
The
one
knight,
of
who is bruised and battered, takes a retreat action and then pulls a crossbow.
Reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable. Until he shoots one of us accidentally.
He's not a
It's
fraud or an
inevitable.
outcast. I trust him.
Okay, Elredith, you're slightly surrounded. Not as surrounded as your tank, but that is his job.
Before I fucking die, let's
Gosh.
first of all, as a swift action, I cast Blood Money.
Uh-huh.
And then I cast Stone Skin on myself. Well, okay, I guess I technically need to roll concentration for both of those. Casting
Probably.
defensively.
How
Which,
much damage you take for blood money with that?
not a lot, it's like a d6.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, blood money, you cast it. And instead of paying reagents, you pay in blood.
Well,
That's kind of nice, actually.
to be specific, due to the nature of Blood Money, let me see here. Stone Skin costs. Wait, hold up. Damn it, that sheet doesn't say. One sec. Stone Skin costs 250 gold points, which means I take 1d6 damage and 1 strength damage.
You took a damage.
I now have damage resistance 10 adamantine for 100 hit points worth of resistance.
You know.
And, I am... No, I think I'll stay here. Okay.
By the way, they do actually have a save that's worse than a reflex. If you can manage to get a spell with a will save that actually works on them, they have -1 on that.
Damn.
That said, Hasish,
Yes?
their actions inform you that you may have moved into their range. As the 3 of them that hit Elredith last turn go for you,
Bring it.
So, does an 11 hit?
No.
Sorry, does a 31 hit?
Yes.
That's better. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
You're in a sad, sad place right now.
Really sad
Oh.
place.
Oh. That-
Judging by your HP total there, you just got downed in one turn. You're not dead.
I just changed that up. I just updated that, so I still might be downed.
You're. Oh my god. Hold on.
Yeah, 1 hit point.
Please. Please.
Yes, you are at 1 hit point. But, I mean, 20... Yeah, that's 29 plus 63?
Oh,
Yeah,
my HP total needs to be updated. Whoopsie.
congratulations. You survived. Gage, 2 of them can reach only you and attack only you.
No.
Are you sure a 33 doesn't hit? Because that's what they're trying to hit with, apparently.
Yes, I'm fairly certain that doesn't hit.
Okay, so Hasish, you're in Trouble Town.
Ow. 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 Ow.
We're getting you better armor!
And I like, they just punch. They have stone swords. They don't appear to know how to use them.
Amazing. It's almost like an old He-Man cartoon.
Well, with that, I withdraw. I've got expeditious retreat going on, so I'm pretty damn fast even with withdrawing.
Yeah, you coulda gone a
fuck it,
lot further.
I just take a 5-foot step.
Okay.
That's the tile you were on before. No.
No,
it?
it wasn't.
Okay,
there.
I
you take.
here. Thereabouts.
You can say that you take a 5-foot step. The problem is you're still actually within range of 2 of them. So.
All right. Then I'll take a withdraw action. Go hereabouts and go. Ow! Ow!
That's your whole turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Our actions are full hands.
Anatoly?
Alright, so as a swift action, I'm using one of my fervors to cast... Magic Vestment on myself. And then I'm swinging at this one to the left of me.
Alright.
Rolling to confirm crit. Actually, I should probably make sure that hits first.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, they really don't have very good AC.
Unless you have a minus to attack, it does.
I don't know, does 29 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
For that matter, 18 hits.
Amazing. Oh shit, so that's 23 damage, and then I'm cleaving into that one immediately to the right of me again. Again. Anyway, it's getting cleaved.
Okay.
Cool, does a 30 hit?
I don't think it's possible for you to not hit these guys.
Amazing! Why did I roll a d8? Why am I rolling d8s? I'm a d10.
1 more damage.
Yeah, that's 17 damage. And then I'm smacking this one on the left again. Not a 1. That's 20 damage that I'm cleaving into that one next to it again. go damage die, and then attack dies because I clicked the wrong one. Phenomenal damage.
Shit.
Not a 1. So that's 12 damage on that second one.
Damn it, I only have one shot of Dragon's Breath, otherwise I could have ended this entire battle in 2 turns.
As you're carving into them, you're noticing that, yep, these are hard as stone. So, each attack is less effective, i.e. they have DR.
Yeah, although all of us have magical weapons, but...
Oh, you pressed to Knight's turn. I don't think magical weapons bypass hardness.
Yeah, I'm looking at hardness and,
I don't think much
Yeah, I don't
bypasses
think so.
hardness.
Adamantine.
Yeah, adamantine might explicitly. By the way, if they took damage greater than half of their total hit points, they gain broken.
Where does it say that?
Literally under damaging objects hardness.
These aren't objects.
They use hardness rules.
It's DR. Leave it.
Okay.
Well, let's see if this guard does any damage. He does do some damage. Oh man. That was a very enthusiastic crossbow bolt. It even chipped a piece of rock off of it. Already?
Well, by the way, Xander, you say you only have 1 cast, but you are forgetting, like, part of how Magus works.
Which is?
The fact that we can spontaneously exchange our spells in return for Arcana points.
Okay. You're gonna have to run me through a tutorial.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've seen you buffing your sword either, which is part of your problem.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's not just my trait as a, blade bound. That is a Magus thing.
I'm more or less aware. However, I wanted to play an arcane caster that was also a frontline fighter. That's why I chose Magus. I did not really look too much into the deeper rules because, oh, this is a frontline fighter that's also an arcane caster. That's exactly what I want. Look no further.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, regardless, this is, shit, Chill Touch is not gonna work at all against these guys, is it?
Cold works just fine.
No, but Chill Touch does Life Force Disruption,
Oh, yeah, that might not work very well.
Well, in that case, it's time for, well, I guess the oldest trick in my book.
Touch it.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm making a full attack action. Rolling to confirm that crit.
Shouldn't there be a concentration check involved?
Oh shit, yeah, that first die was supposed to be a concentration check, I think. Oh, I already rolled to confirm the crit though. I don't know.
You can just roll the concentration now, it's fine.
By the way, the reason I forgot for a moment is because I have to roll nat 1 to fail that.
That sounds about right.
Okay, and then, well, that will crit, but, right. The thing is, how many of these guys are in range of me? 3?
Yes. Well, do you have reach?
No.
Still 3, I think, since they're
Yeah.
2x2s.
In that case, what I'm doing is I'm putting 2 attacks into the one on the left, 1 attack in the middle, and I'm doing the spell attack on the one on the right, which that first attack was the spell attack, so... Roll once to hit the person on the right. Okay.
Please
And then-
request to attack so I can actually tell what you're talking about.
Oh, I was saying I'm doing the spell attack on this one.
Okay.
I'm doing 1 attack on this one. And I'm doing 2 attacks on this one.
Okay. What's the damage for the spell attack? Given I believe you crit.
And
Painful, that's what it is.
right, that's exactly 100 damage.
Alright. It, crumbles.
Load.
It crumbles just a bit, and none of the pieces are moving anymore.
Okay. And, then there's the damage on the other 2. The one in the middle takes... 13 damage, and the one on the left takes... 21 damage.
In 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Alright. At your turn? Looks it. Sean, does a 24 hit you?
No.
Oh, okay. Gage, does a... no.
Did they get a 20? No, it doesn't hit.
Sheesh,
Yeah.
you're still looking a little bit flat over there.
Yeah, but I don't have any healing potions on me, so I'm going to try to get this job done fast. So you said I can trade in Arcana points for my spell back?
Yeah, in this case, because we hit level 11...
12.
Well, I'm saying, because we hit level 11, you have to spend half the spell level in Arcana points to refresh it.
That is... I have 12 Arcana points.
How did you get so many Arcana points? Did you take the feat?
No. It says half your level, so 6, plus your intelligence modifier. 6.
Oh, right, I'm a blade bound, I get less Arcana points. Anyway.
Yeah! So, I dropped 2 Arcana points to regain a 4th level spell. Okay, that sounds wrong.
Nope, that's correct.
Okay! Well,
That's the reason our spell slots are so limited, by the way.
I see. Hiya, buddies! I'm back!
And ready to get punched in the nuts. That's still actually in nut punching range. They have reach.
But still.
Anatoly, the one right next to you. The one I'm breathing on. Tell that next. And
Also, that's the one that's
switch.
most damaged right now.
I cast cold. Oh,
As you tell them to chill out.
Yeah.
as they take 45 damage. Unless they make their, saving throws.
Oh boy. Reflex save 20 if I recall correctly, and that's you
correct.
just hit, frankly, a lot of them.
I missed 1.
There's
Ooh,
120
a
in
nat 20.
there.
Oh snap, one of them made the save.
Is it save for half or save for all?
Okay, save for half. Dragon's Breath.
What is their reflex save?
Not good, they're
That's good.
constructs.
Oh god. Wait, it's +2?
Oh,
So,
so 2 of them succeeded.
yeah.
Yeah, that 18 succeeds. Anyway. Well, it's time for a damage roll.
You roll the damage roll.
Oh, did he? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I dealt 45.
Ow! Hey, you killed the one that was in range of you.
A structural pillar on that house explodes
Oh.
in a shower of splinters.
That is exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Frickin' temperature shock. Damn it.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, this is a damp environment.
Oh, yeah, good point. Is that the only one I killed?
Yes, that is the only one you killed.
I bet the rest are at pretty low health, actually.
You did kill the one that you were intending to kill, so there's that much at least.
The one right next to you, Anatoly. The one that I didn't breathe on. If you could, that one. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I didn't get a 1 on the attack roll, so... I got a 1 on the damage roll, though. That's 12 damage, and I'm cleaving into the one right next to it. Not a 1. Does 22 hit?
Just to prove the point.
Yes, it hits.
Oh, cool. And that one takes 12 damage. On my second attack... Cool. Amazing. It wasn't a 1. 15 damage. And then cleaving into the next one again.
Oh god. Hasish,
Yes?
roll a
that's all right.
reflex. Elerdith, roll a reflex.
Oh, don't you give me a 1, you dick. Oh well.
Oh, it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, it wasn't 1.
Give me your totals.
So,
Um,
13. No, wait.
21.
15. 15.
Okay. You
by the way-
barely didn't take a damage, Hasish, from splinters.
Hey!
And that second one takes another 12 damage.
Yeah, gotcha. I figured out the math with your damage rolls, so all of those have been recorded.
Yeah!
Go get him, Knight.
Queen.
I believe it, you. Oh man, he did no damage.
I'm gonna yell at the knight.
Amazing.
If you've got a health potion, toss it to me.
Sorry, already downed all of them.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Ow. I guess it's my turn now. You know, Vampiric Touch would not work here, would it? At all. Anyway. And Wreath of Blades would hit Gage, so probably not.
I don't know what's its 2 hit.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Does it require spell resistance?
No.
Ooh.
But sorry, it does have a reflex for half. For every single round that you're within 5 feet of me. You see the problem.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway. Well, whatever. Screw it. Only one is in range of me, right?
Mhm.
Well, it is time. Actually, I need to do a concentration roll. I'll do it afterwards because I already have 4 dice. Oh!
That's just gonna be another one completely instantly dead, isn't it?
Okay, and roll to confirm crit.
I think that's a yes.
Oh my god! Hold up! I know that I shouldn't be re-rolling because that was a confirmation of... okay, still.
It is going to be another one completely, instantly dead.
Let me see here. Let's see.
Elredith, the final blow.
2. Okay. Hoya!
A lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones! Jesus.
That would be a surprisingly unsuccessful Shadowrunner roll.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, wouldn't that actually outright glitch?
I don't know. how
No,
many dice
not
did
quite
you
that
roll?
many ones, but
Yeah.
still, that would be not very many hits. Matter of fact, not very many of those were 4s or 5s or 6s either. Anyway,
8 ones in there.
and then frickin' actually 8 times 5 plus 78. Okay, 118 damage over 4 attacks. And of course, you know, the only one that I'm in range of.
Those statues are going to get me, aren't they?
Fucking, as I just turn around and obliterate another one.
It's gone.
Yeah. This fight is more Gage's specialty. I think Gage gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of attacks of opportunity if you have the option, Gage.
Do I get any?
You do get one.
I'm
On
gonna
the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the one immediately on my left. Rolling to confirm.
I was gonna ask about the one on the right, but... Oh shit, one short of a crit. Aw.
Oh. So the one immediately to the left of me takes 26 damage.
14 on the right.
I think you're both hitting the same guy.
If that statue is actually taking up an entire large spot, I should get an attack of opportunity against it too, with how far it moved forward.
We only get one per round unless you got the fee for it.
I think I do. Maybe. Let me double
I
check.
believe I do. Yes, I do. Not that I've ever fucking used it.
I've used it once or twice, I think, but maybe I actually don't, because it doesn't really benefit me a lot. No. Okay, I guess I only got one.
These knight statues straight up don't even recognize the danger of receiving attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're non-existent.
Yep, it's a dash. So, unfortunately, Xander,
Yeah,
does a 22 hit?
it matches.
Shit, it hits then.
Your AC is bad.
Like I said, we're getting you better armor.
Actually, I think I might have upgraded my armor and just not.
Yeah, what are the death rules here? Because that's an even 30 damage.
If it goes fully under what his total constitution score is, he just flat out dies.
I think you just got killed.
Also, double check your armor, because like you said, you leveled up.
Though I'm not sure leveling up would have made it better.
Leveling up rarely increases AC.
Unless you have natural armor.
I don't.
But he might have upgraded his armor as well, so I'm not sure.
I didn't yet. I haven't spent my money yet.
Ashan does a 22 hit.
No.
How much damage did I take?
30.
30.
Yeah. So double my my con bonus. My con. Because if it's double, I'm still alive, but barely. If
Let me
it's
see
just
here.
my con bonus, then I'd be dead.
No, it's equal to Constitution bonus or lower.
No, it's not bonus. It's your Constitution score.
Yeah, that's what.
Score. Con is 16.
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
Yeah, I mean, you just took, you're at minus 29 right now, so pretty much no character would be alive at that point.
Yep. Well, shit.
I'm sad to say you may have just been splattered.
Well, we'll need to get him back up somehow.
You can res me, or I can bring in a backup character.
I mean, we're running around at the levels where Gage might have a res spell.
I was about to check that, but I don't think I did.
Well, Anatoly, you got punched in the shield and you got punched in the chest, but it wasn't particularly impressive in either case.
Phenomenal.
Yep, that's how the dice roll. It's going to be a bitch. Building a new level 12 character, though.
Yes, it is.
Unless I get res.
I mean, frankly, we might go on an adventure to res you if nothing else.
Yeah, I might have put more effort into avoiding that, but for the fact that I believe you told me it's alright if that happens.
Oh no, I get resurrection at next level.
Aww.
I mean, if we level up from this, which I doubt we will, honestly.
Well, we have plenty of cash.
Yeah, you probably could buy a resurrection. But Anatoly, it is your turn.
One moment. Yeah, absolutely not. Anyway,
Hey,
you.
do you have access to Raise Dead?
Yeah, 5th level spells.
I mean, Raise Dead works here.
Yeah, I don't have 5th level spells yet, Sean.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
the problem.
I misheard you. Okay. When you said resurrection, I thought you were talking actual resurrection, which...
No, next
It's a bit
level I get
different.
5th level spells.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm swinging up this one immediately on my left. Okay.
Oh, you're getting
Right,
res.
hit.
Retribution!
You even confirm the crit?
Yeah. That's 28 damage.
Alright.
Then it's cleaving
Are
to
you-
this one.
Okay.
Not a 1. $29 damage. That's it.
The knight. He's trying.
We appreciate it.
A crossbow just isn't the best weapon against these.
Rinse and repeat.
Ugh.
Concentration.
Still wish Pathfinder had Revivify.
Revivify. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, I think that's fine. Unfortunately, that wasn't my attack roll.
These guys are kinda glass cannon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They have a lot of
They
health.
have got a fuck ton of health, man.
True. And that DR isn't helping.
So,
Okay.
How much
Well, all
health-
of those hit, none of those crit. So...
With all of those hitting, I can basically guarantee you kill it. Yeah, it's gone. As the terrain around you becomes increasingly difficult.
Yeah, 88 damage, so...
Is that your turn? Is that your turn?
Oops. Not bad. Yeah.
The night statues are getting a bit thin in the turn order.
Yeah, that one's moving. That one's getting an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can pick from the ones that you want to attack of opportunity.
The one on my right, that's rolling to confirm crit.
Alright.
Not a 1. .23 damage.
Gotcha. Recorded. Elgardith, you do have an attack of opportunity for the one on the left.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, this poor thing. It took the brunt of all of the spells. Damage?
Yeah, I just went 16, 22 damage.
Pile of scrap grows ever taller. Does, oh dear. I'm not sure if I should cause that to deal more damage to its own nuts.
It's nuts.
If a statue has nuts, why the
Yeah, so the statue attempts to punch you. You easily redirect the shot into its own other arm, which it punches off.
Oh.
And, Gage.
No, no.
These statues aren't being terribly good at attacking you.
I'm swinging at the one on the right. Okay.
Retribution!
Not a 1. For 21 damage. It's cleaving. Uh-oh, does 21 hit?
Does.
Cool. For 18 damage. Yeah, that's it.
The statue is visibly barely holding together. The knight is bravely wasting his ammo. I say wasting, he dealt A damage. Okay, Elgardith, you're gonna have to actually move up to deal damage. Or perhaps prepare an action.
Cast Bladed Dash. And,
Can you bladed dash through difficult terrain?
yes.
Okay.
It's right there. And I'm going to do... I'll make it 2 attacks on this one. And 3 attacks on this one.
Okay. There's some crits in there.
Confirming 3 crits.
They all confirm.
Yeah, that first one confirmed hard. Actually, does that second one confirm?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
These guys have an AC of 17.
What, Sander?
Nothing. I was going to ask Todd something.
Okay. The first one I hit takes...
Aren't you only attacking that one twice?
Yeah,
Okay.
one of those is a crit.
Oh, right, crit.
Anyway, 24 damage. Over 2 attacks. Did it just die? Yeah, I thought so. And then this one in the back is taking... 56 damage over 3 attacks.
Alredith final blowing over there.
I am the DPS!
Anatoly?
Swing!
Wait. It shouldn't be your turn. They go after Alredith. They just all fell out of the turn order. Hold on.
Well, that's just gonna sit there.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't hit me. Okay, well, I didn't get a 1, so I'm hitting.
You know what?
I
They
was
haven't
actually
hit me
aiming
once
for
since
Alredith, but...
they haven't hit me once since I cast Iron Skin.
I noticed that.
Stone.
Or yeah.
Does that confuse people?
Yeah, anyway, that's 13 damage, and I'm swinging again. Ooh. That's 18. Yay.
Still hits.
Amazing. That's 21 damage.
It's pretty spicy.
God, I swear if that didn't kill it.
Sorry.
The knight, in a bout of foolish bravery, shouts, "Ah, screw this!" and drops his bow.
You better not fucking die, Sir Knight.
Get him, champ.
Charging attack? Or just walk up and hit?
Just walk up and hit. He's not very fancy.
Oh, I mean, he definitely hit.
Yeah, he did.
But nothing happened.
For a hole. Well, he scraped it. Definitely took a little out of it.
Well, you know what time it is. I do not see myself failing this. At all. I guess I rolled cast defensively first. Yeah, I thought so. It's a little disappointing that wasn't my attack roll. Not that it matters! My dice actually like me today. What is this?
The world's ending. Oh, there it is.
Do any of those not confirm?
I don't think so.
It's the lowest one there.
The lowest one there is a... Oh my god. Plus 16.
Yeah, they all confirm.
Yeah, frickin' my first 3 dice. Alright, a -2.
And
What is haste?
Okay, so is it physically possible for you to deal less than 40 damage?
40?
40.
I think... No, even if I roll all 1s on this.
Well, you can roll damage to see how much you overkill it. A lot. The answer is a lot.
deal 149 damage.
Okay, so that would have one-shot it, if it had been at full health.
I am the final blow. I tend to end combats this way.
Let me just... Yeah.
You can detonate. I like how the dice exploded there.
I've been enjoying that effect the whole time during this combat.
So, I think that cloak I bought gives me some 8 armor class, if I'm not mistaken.
Which cloak?
The one I had commissioned.
I thought that was resistance. Or did you actually get an AC cloak?
I can't remember.
It was made out of fairly good material, so it wouldn't surprise me if it gave an AC.
Yeah. And
Did you ever say it's stat stat?
I don't think he did. That's what I'm asking.
What cloak?
The cloak
Remember
I commissioned.
the special inscribed cloak made out of frickin' T-Rex skin?
Wasn't that just a cloak of protection? Like, plus saves?
I don't think so. I don't think I was after saves.
I mean, if you want AC, that is the category of armor, not cloak.
Okay, then. Never mind then. Yep, dead. Oh well.
Told him to get better armor. I say as I like check his pulse, it's like chest cavity fucking caved in.
And you check his pulse.
The guard checked his pulse despite the caved-in chest, and then gave a very sad look.
Your divine powers have been stronger lately. You haven't possibly learned resurrection, have you?
I haven't.
A townsperson looks out of a house up there and goes, "What the hell just happened out here?"
Pile of statues, I turn to the guard.
The fog animates things sometimes. When it animates an entire row of statues, it's a bad time.
Yeah, I can tell.
A very bad time.
Honestly, those statues were even tougher than I'd expect. Out of curiosity, what is the XP gain? Because it would be funny if Gage suddenly leveled.
Gage?
I would still have to rest to...
Yeah, I know, but that'd be less than 24 hours.
I guess, yeah, and I don't know why you're asking me, but how much XP did we get?
Gage?
Yes.
What the fuck is your health?
just noticed that?
Yeah, I've never had reason to look at your health so far this, but why?
I have all my stuff recorded on a calculator. Do you want me to set my health to an actual health?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
What's his health right now?
Until 42069.
420 out of 69.
Well,
XP notes. Hey, that can't be right.
Honestly, I have no idea what the CR of those creatures were, but they had one hell of a lot more health than a normal large statue. And they hit
There, that's
a fair
right.
bit harder. Let's see this. I presume that is including Xander?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
so, I guess cut that in half instead?
No.
The
depends
problem is, you dealt like 2/3 of almost every single one of them's health.
Yes.
Rightly, you did very much contribute to that.
Yeah, we're not
but,
even close to leveling from that.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh my god, this just reminds me of a frickin' one-shot Quester's skit. I survived, and nobody else came out alive. But at what price? You gain a level. Oh, cool.
How much does resurrection service go for anyway? Can we even find somebody to do that in this town?
I would be appreciative.
The guard says if we get him to the temple in the next, 10 minutes. Hell, you saved my life. I'm more important than my performance would indicate. I'll pay for it.
Would be greatly appreciated, thank you.
Wait, we have
He
diamond
damn
dust.
well deserves it.
I mean, I think we have enough diamond dust to just pay them off anyway.
You probably do, but the guard's covering it anyway.
Yeah. Sweet. I mean, presumably Gage is probably carrying it. Anyway, I asked the guards, can you lead the way?
Absolutely.
Can you cast a heal spell real quick?
Yeah,
totally.
I'll just go ahead and channel energy. Let's say twice. Take 45 healing damage instead of
Nice.
the guard. Or the knight, or whatever.
The knight is appreciative and leads you carefully over the stone and into the distance.
Yeah. Theory, I'm not sure which one of us is carrying it, because on one hand I'm a bit faster, but on the other hand, you have a lot more strength than I do.
We're calling him it now.
Oof.
Not even
sorry.
dead for a minute.
I mean,
Might as
I would
well
say
just-
gender doesn't matter for a corpse, except for the fact that, let's not get into that subject.
Sean, what's your strength?
I mean, I have a strength at 14, so I get a +2 bonus, but
That's not terrible.
Yeah,
you
so-
can roll.
You get to a temple, and the guard barges straight in through a side door, and then you hear an oof from the back.
Oh, waking
And
someone
he
up?
drags out a bleary priest. A bleary, important-looking priest, if he weren't wearing pajamas.
Yes, my character is resurrected as I die in real fucking life.
Yeah. We stand there with holding a corpse. Although probably a fairly good-looking corpse, given what Gage just did, but...
Yeah, actually, it went a long way. I did take him all the way back to a simple 0 hit points.
And thankfully he only got his chest caved in, so...
So, after getting punched in the chest, Hasish, you wake up in a temple with a concerned-looking party and a very bleary-looking priest.
Out of curiosity, was that raised dead or actual resurrection?
Let me check the difference between the spells.
Quite a bit!
Oh, yeah.
I think I lose a level with one and the other I don't.
Well, no, you don't actually lose a level, you just gain 2 permanent negative levels, but funnily enough, if you remember correctly, I've prepared for that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, permanent negative levels are a matter of, 2 days for you?
A lot more than that, but cooldowns are a lot longer for removing them. Regardless, we are talking a week and a half, I think. Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is, just gonna be raised dead.
Yeah, okay. I thought so, because especially Resurrection wouldn't be nearly as much of a rush either.
we have access to resurrection. Oh, okay. We'll get around to it eventually, I guess.
But on the way of dragging the guy over, the guard deftly grabs a diamond out of a jar. You wonder why he knows where that is.
Ashish sits up and says, I had a conversation with my grandfather. He was disappointed in me. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Not that I, died to a statue, or anything like that. No, not that I died, but that I died to a statue.
Statue is frankly a lot more intimidating than a normal statue.
Yeah, he said, no grandson of mine would die to such a weak thing. Why, back in my... and he kind of wandered off into the stands. I think I might have hallucinated all of that. He also... because he called me a Nancy Mage at least twice.
You are anything compared to most mages, my friend. Regardless,
I'm well aware.
Like I said, we're buying you new armor and you can't say no anymore. I'll buy it for you myself if I have to.
Looks at the completely fucked armor on my chest. Yeah, I'm all for this.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah?
I'd like to point out that the rules for Raised Dead are a bit harsh, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in tabletop games.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, I'm reading it. It's 2 permanent negative levels for the moment.
And a character who died with spells prepared has 50% chance of losing any given spell upon being raised.
That's just prepared.
Yeah.
He can prepare it the next day,
thank
totally fine.
fuck.
Okay. I thought that was permanently losing the spell.
I mean, if he permanently lost him, you realize I've copied pretty much his entire spellbook at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raised Dead does not affect his spellbook, and even if it did, who cares?
So,
With this party.
turn to the priest. How much do I owe you?
The guard puts his hand on your shoulder and says, you and your party, you saved my life. You don't owe this man anything.
That's part of our duty. That's why we're here. Yeah, dying in the line of duty would... And it's a risk I was willing to
Accept
take.
my thanks. I'm authorized to give it to you.
Of course, then. Kind of get off the slab. If you need anything from me, my skills are yours, and I kind of do an elaborate bow.
The priest blinks 3 times and says, you guys can handle the negative levels, right?
It's like, I've already had preparation for that, so yes.
Excellent, I'm going to sleep.
Thank you very much.
Good night, sir.
Now I turn to the guard, and thank you as well. And honestly, I wouldn't have blamed you if you had just kept running away. Turning around, continuing to do your best is...
It's the least I could do. You personally stepped in to save me and took a harsh beating for it.
Yeah, well...
On the good side, I think that cured the crick in my back.
Yeah... I sit there for a moment. This will probably be about when friggin' Stoneskin fades, too. It's just like, I just realized I got literally no use out of that spell.
I probably should have popped mine.
I, like, stare at you.
I had it prepared. I honestly didn't think it would reach me that fast. I thought that, oh, okay. I thought it was going to hit you. I pointed at it totally. You're bigger, you're kind of... No. You can be scarier. You often are scarier. You usually are scarier. So yeah, I thought it was going to go and slap you instead of coming at me. That fist.
Yes, that makes
towards my
sense.
chest.
With the general code of intelligence, the stone, I imagine, has the attention span of a goldfish, if not worse.
Yeah, precisely. I fully expected to go for the nearest thing. Well, like they say, some nations cost lives. Sometimes even yours.
This is why OSHA exists.
Stare at you. What's OSHA?
Well, let's go get me some better armor.
Like, yeah. Is there anything in particular you're interested in, or should we just ask around to see if we can get celestial armor prepped?
Actually, celestial armor doesn't give me any more bonuses than what I've got on. I've
What are
looked.
the bonuses you get?
I have +9 in my armor class right now. Masterwork chain
And?
shirt +4. With the bonuses I have, it's a total of +9.
Right. Yeah, okay, I guess that is actually... How the fuck is your AC so low, then?
Because my armor bonus plus my dex bonus is... No, AC is 22, because 10 plus 9 is...
Oh, you haven't put a bunch of points into con. Okay, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, I'm really not sure how I could really increase it all that much more.
I sit there and go, okay, I'll have to...
How the hell is your armor
that's-
class so high?
I'm a dex build.
Ah, that'll do it.
Want to know how my armor class is so high?
I look at the thickness of the plate and go, I'm pretty sure I know. That
In case
sounded
you
like an
didn't, it's armor.
innuendo. What I should get is just magical armor to put on top of my normal armor. Except that doesn't work. That doesn't stack, does it? Because I was planning on buying bracers of natural armor a while back, but I got told no.
Yeah, that works.
That does?
No, of natural armor, yeah, that'll
Oh.
work.
Natural armor is a bit different than just your standard armor.
Yeah, I think you might have been looking at bracelets of protection or something like that.
Yeah,
but-
that's
Come on.
probably what I was looking at. Well then, I have to look at that shit, because...
Hold on, what plus is your armor?
+4. And since it's,
Well,
and since I have a bonus to specifically chain shirt, which is what I'm wearing.
I really do find that funny because celestial armor is basically a type of chain shirt, but
I mean, if Todd's willing to say that celestial armor works as chain shirt,
no, I think we discussed that when we decided it was a slightly different class.
yeah. Or would let me
Anyway.
change my feet to celestial armor.
Yeah, we'll just stick with yours for now because right now we need to get something better. So unless we're just going to enhance it, like,
If you have the amulet slot available, there is the amulet of natural armor, which provides up to a +5.
Yeah,
Although that's expensive as all hell.
would it stack with bracers that do the same?
There aren't any bracers that do that.
Oh,
so to be entirely honest, Xander,
yeah.
let me double check that we can cast that. Can we cast that? No, shit, we can't cast that.
Oh, you...
But if you found some assistance, you could craft it.
I probably could.
It would take a
Ye-
fucking minute, though.
You know you can actually just raise the crafting difficulty by 5 and ignore the bark skin requirement?
Really?
Yeah.
Or could I substitute with stone skin?
Why
I
not?
mean, if you want to, you can expend the stone skin slot when casting this, but it wouldn't actually change anything. It would still be
Okay.
a +5.
Bracers of armor do normal armor, which won't stack.
Yeah.
As we start discussing how to make our poor second Magus not die.
Again.
You look up at the sky, realize what time it is, and realize none of the shops are probably open.
It's like, right, weren't we looking for an inn? Was the guard just standing there the entire time as we started discussing that?
Pretty much.
I was like, also, sorry for just suddenly getting on a tangent. Out of curiosity, while we're in town, are you in need of assistance with anything else?
I can handle my own affairs from here, I think.
Yeah, to be honest, I was initially wondering why you were already so battered, but honestly, after taking a hit from some of those statues, yeah, they hit harder than expected, so...
Yeah.
That and constructs are always a bit of a problem for people using mundane weaponry. I mean, detect magic is sword mundane.
Whose sword?
Well, knight.
No, it is not mundane.
Oh, I was like, and
It's
well,
lightly
admittedly,
enchanted. You would guess a +1.
I was like, and while yours isn't technically quite mundane, those they're still rock.
Oh, yes, they are. Then I probably need to sharpen this thing, even with its enchantment.
You know, out of character, I realized something a little bit earlier. I should really probably, whenever I completely flub my perception check, I should really probably be rolling perception for squint.
Yeah.
I'll double check that rule, but I know for a fact that it can independently sense things.
So, to build a +5 amulet, I would have to be level 15. But I can definitely do a level 3. I can do a level 4 amulet. Or 16,000 gold.
Might consider that, and feel free to put off my item.
I think I'm almost done with that, aren't I?
I'm not even close. Like, the fact is, we've been moving around really quickly lately. So, even with me occasionally tracking days passing when it's obvious they have, even if I were to account this day, which, given the fact that we did a lot of stuff, maybe you did some work on it, so I'll add a day, but still, that's only 6 days.
Yeah.
Out of, like, what was it, like 24?
I just have days +5 right now. I'm soon to be days +6.
Yeah.
There may or may not be a couple of weeks, I think, is that right? Of recovery time for those negative levels.
Yeah.
As much as we want to deal with the goblin problem,
Once we're up and ready.
Wait a minute. I think I just saw something. Hasish, roll Constitution. Because it says as if you were just hit by a creature, which means I think you... Okay, you failed anyway. Never mind.
Nah, I don't think you get a... It's just saying, like, that is the nature by which you are
Damaged.
cursed, not... Although, to be honest, Gage is restoration, right?
I believe I do.
So, funny fact, we can actually get rid of both of them now.
Oh yeah, I do have it. I can prepare it if I need to.
Well, I mean, we can get rid of both of them now, because each removal source for permanent like levels has an independent cooldown.
Huh. Well, shit. I mean, it's okay whichever method we take.
Well, I mean, it would technically be a little cheaper to wait. So,
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
wait.
I ask,
Let's
should we wait around for a while, let you recover?
At the very least, it'll give you guys crafting time.
Yeah, I'll give us
Yeah.
crafting time and let us shop.
Yeah, alright, I think I'm gonna stop here.
Yep.
Okay.
Fairly well.
There's not exactly going to be a whole lot of loot from this, because your reward was officially a
Yeah.
life saved. And if you go back and check the corpses for loot, it's rocks.
Yeah, I expect as much.
Reward? Relationship with the local guards.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty reasonable, to be honest.
I was actually tempted to ask, hey, so what happened with the orb? But, no.
That would have... Yeah, let's not.
Funnily enough, he would have had an answer to that question.
He would have?
He was the captain that was called.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Well, I was just... I sit there and go, so, probably should do this where somebody can't see you, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to douse you in dragon's blood.
Yeah. You know what, we're probably understanding.
The guard captain's response to that is they have a tub for that in the back.
Oh! Excellent.
I forget,
It
I
happens.
reached out into my bag and pull out 3 vials of dragon's blood.
We come prepared.
So you do.
Next time we come across a necromancer, I say we get clones.
It's like, remember about this region.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
Taxes.
regardless, yeah, so I guess we'll be borrowing that bathtub.
Well,
Sorry, Sean, what'd you just say?
Yeah, I say to the guard, sorry, I think we'll be borrowing that bathtub then, if you do not mind.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. So I probably go out back and, like...
So, time passes. Is there anything else you're going to be doing during this session?
not really. I can't think of anything. Age is gone.
And I mean, if we're gonna spend a week to wait on that cooldown, 3 more Dragon's Blood... I'm surprised. I mean, I asked the guard captain about... I heard there was a threat of, like, incoming goblins.
It's usually pretty well contained. They're just a constant annoyance.
Well, we might be looking into that constant annoyance, which does... We are proper adventurers. Annoyances tend to go the fuck away.
And it's like, well, we can nail down the source of the problem. At a bare minimum, we're curious. Oh, I mentioned this to others before. So... Okay, first things first. We're from afar.
Like, very afar. As Missy motioning to his very, very foreign style of clothes, you may be able to tell.
I mean, we're what was the canonical direction again? Was it like east or south or something?
East, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Could
east
be
past
wrong
the
on that.
something mountains. Anyway,
Past the eastern mountains. They're
Yeah.
very creative.
That's the western map. Well, no. Or you guys call them the eastern mountains. We call them the western mountains.
oh, yeah, okay, so there's detail 1. Let's just say it's part of a long story, but, we interacted with something ancient a while back, and the circumstances behind why all the vegetation grows fast may have changed in the last 2 weeks. With unknown effects.
I haven't heard any reports of that, but I suppose I could double check.
It's like, well, for the most part, I'm saying this as a word of caution because I don't know. Like, I don't expect it to suddenly all change at once, but I'm saying it might start changing. Because, I mean, how busy are you? While we're trying to douse him in dragon blood, I could give a fuller story if you wanted.
Right now, I have several messes to clean up that I made while fleeing. Or, well, that the statues made while fleeing.
Mayor, would you like us to stop by later, or...?
I say we go with him. Help out.
I literally point at the tub that's now been, you know, it's water and dragon's blood, and I'm like, you're taking a bath first.
This is why I learned prestidigitation. Saying getting into the bath. Armor still on, by the way.
Anyways. So, after we're done with that and I've confirmed the effects have settled into his body, do you want us to stop by later?
Sure. He gives you directions to a guard post, which you recognize as the exact guard post you left the orb at.
Okay.
I'm the captain of that area.
Ah,
Nice.
so you're the guy who...
That's why. That's why you said you had authority. Anyway. Well, yeah, we'll stop by there a little bit later.
Alright.
Okay, we'll see you there then.
He heads off with a nod.
Yeah, and then after a little while, I mean... Elrodith absolutely confirms that the effect of the dragon's blood has settled in and the dragon's blood has been rendered inert.
Scrub. I wonder if this is going to put on the cloth.
Why did you get...
I am not stripping down naked in front of you.
I mean, that is what prestidigitation is for.
Yeah.
I was like,
Especially
well,
now
I
that it's
mean,
inert.
I mean, that's fine. I also could have left the room, or well, not really. Well, yeah, room. Whatever. Also, besides, I've seen a bunch of your innards.
Yeah, but you haven't seen my dick. And I'd like it that way. You are neither a beautiful woman or with me when I am so drunk that I tried to hump a camel. Don't ask, it happened only once.
You
And
just
to
get
be
a very,
fair-
very blank expression.
And to be fair, I wasn't just drunk at that time. I think some asshole had slipped magic at me.
Now, I'll keep that in mind for, if you get really drunk. Anyway,
Yeah, hasn't ever happened ever since. Just the once. Don't party with enchanters or alchemists, especially not ones that are friends.
Maybe.
I swear to the ancestors, they put something in my drink. That is all I'm going to say on it. I have spoken too much already. It just kind of bubbles down into the blood. Anyway.
Well, time passes. We confirm. I stare at the tub of inert blood and wonder what the fuck to do about this.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
After time passes, the bleary priest comes out. And volunteers to empty it as part of his duty.
Oh, thank you then. And again, thank you for letting us borrow it.
Yep. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
You sound tired.
You just get a raised eyebrow in response.
I mean, that was pretty high-level magic in the middle of the night, so yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, I thought this was like a different priest.
Same guy.
As we leave, I'm going to drop a gold into...
Sit there for a moment and I sit there for a moment blankly and go, we were in such a rush, I didn't even check. What is the religion of this church? I'm sorry, I'm from abroad.
Yeah, that is a good idea. What are the local faiths?
I say looking apologetic.
There is one local faith, and it is the Emperor.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Huh. Your Emperor actually gives you divine providence. That's... Huh.
He has for the last thousands of years.
Well,
Quite interesting. Is there any particular tenets we should keep in mind then?
you got the holy book?
Not as such.
You got pamphlets?
Definitely not.
He
There's
said
no
local
need
religion,
for such
everyone-
things around here.
Yeah.
Well, if other people start taking our path, that might have to change.
Yeah, it's
Well, the
possible.
first thing I would say is do not encourage anyone else to take your path.
Well, I mean, people might just start doing it now because some circumstances changed in the outside.
And always the opportunity to make money.
Yeah, merchants especially. But still, like I asked, again, are there any particular tenets we should keep in mind?
Do not hold yourself above the Emperor. Do not dare to defy him. The usual.
Okay. So, literally the usual. Okay, I was just curious if there's anything particularly special, but...
Do not raise armies of the dead.
Okay.
Though oddly, that's written as part of the same passage as do not hold yourself above the Emperor. Really makes you think.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time a necromancer started getting, well, in this case it wouldn't be delusions, ideas of
Hey.
godhood.
I think we might have actually read what event might have caused that tenet in a book. Huh.
You think the,
I mean, think about it.
yeah,
The subjugation squad was sent out to deal with a necromancer,
except,
and that necromancer was trying some grand-scale magic to try and make himself and his subjects immortal.
The priest pulls a staff out of a closet and uses it to cast floating disc.
Yeah.
Or, well, probably closer to floating bowl at this point.
Yeah, floating disc lifts the whole tub.
Anyway, I'm just like, well,
Well, if it works.
alright. We will keep that in mind. Thank you for, well, everything. Anyway.
Thank you for your generous donation.
Oh, I'm doing that outside of the site. Like, as we're leaving, I'm dropping one in.
Oh, okay.
It's not... It's less of a, oh, I want him to know this. It's a... coin.
You res me, I still want to give you something for it. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was a
Regardless.
great session. So,
Yeah.
legitimately, the only... I was perfectly okay with my character dying. That's just... It happens.
Yeah, we are...
The biggest problem I had with it is... Ah, shit, I have to make a new one now.
And yeah, I kind of wanted to offer you that opportunity as well, because you may or may not be a little underpowered in the party.
Oh, I'm definitely underpowered. But
I say as you dealt the most damage this mission, so...
yeah. Well, that's creative.
As our spell levels go up, his comparative lack of specialization is starting to actually show, because I tend not to take a lot of AoE spells and such. And he actually has more spellcasts than I do, just by a bit.
Well, I have a fair few more spellcasts based upon the,
Yeah. I mean, I have 9 Arcana points, but still. I really need to teach you how to play Magus in general.
yeah.
That was seriously, if you had rolled as high on the second spell as you did on the first, you may very well have just taken them all out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You took out, I think, just under half of their health with the first spell.
And you still, I think you pretty much saved that guard, because it let Gage just clock every single one that tried to pass him.
Yep.
Oh, they weren't actually trying to pass.
Yeah.
They were advancing to surround the people in front, and then strike at whoever's available.
Well, you still stop them from even managing any flanking.
Dragon's Breath is fun.
That was so very effective.
And I have a lot
I
of...
sat there for a moment and actually went, okay, is that actually in my spell list? Because it's actually one of the few things I haven't copied off of you.
I have 6 additional casts of it, based off my Arcana pool.
Yeah. But
Damn.
then you can't refresh other things, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, level 11 Magus actually get kind of scary when it comes to casting a very few specific spells.
Yeah, improved spell recall then?
Yeah.
So, how much more experience do you need to hit level next?
We need an additional about 40,000.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, wow. So instead of recalling a U spell, I can, as a swift action...
Yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
Starting at level 11, we can start doing spontaneous swapping, too, yeah.
This. And we get wizard spells later. At level 19. That's...
At level 19.
Yeah.
There is actually...
Something I feel like pointing out to you, Xander.
Yeah.
Previously, you mentioned that you would like to be, to prepare a number of spells each day, but then be able to cast freely between them.
Yeah.
That is the Arcanist class.
Yeah,
The Arcanist is a sorcerer with a spellbook. It's bloody terrifying.
so the two classes I was looking at training into, if Kasich stayed dead, were Arcanist and Swashbuckler. I was leaning more towards Swashbuckler, actually.
To be honest, Maguses play like... kind of like Swashbucklers, but really, really fucking complicated.
Yeah.
I'm still sad that they officially nerfed a Swashbuckler trait.
Anyway, I should
It was
probably end the
bullshit.
recording.
There was, the thing is, there's a feat Swashbucklers can take that reduces the panache cost of one of their abilities by 1.
Okay.
Most of their abilities only cost 1. It was officially declared that you are not allowed to apply that to Riposte or, Precision Strike.
Bullshit. Oh, that's sad.
Because it used to be that the meta build for Swashbuckler was just to build maximum attacks of opportunity and
Riposte.
and put that on Riposte, and it was hilarious because then you were allowed to make a Riposte roll against everyone that made an attack against you for any reason.
Ever. Well,
And that and
So,
Swashbuckler Riposte hurt. Anyway,
did I do an okay job at stretching out this single solitary map I have built?
oh,
yeah, I was sitting there going, first of all, part of the reason I'm sticking around and talking to people and stuff like that is I remembered you said you didn't want us to go traveling a ton. And 2, when I saw the statues, I was like, yeah, this is a convenient major combat. Which is fine.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap, if I let this go without them fighting something, they're going to walk directly into I ran out of map territory.
You're probably going to walk towards the goblins, but...
Yeah.
Depending on what I roll for perception next time, we might be investigating this cultist here.
I don't know. The thing is, it is the local religion.
Okay, so that's not a cultist.
Oh.
That's Lord Caldwell. And he just dresses like that, okay?
I'm sorry, but looking through his window, he has a fucking coffins in his room.
He is the edgy.
I mean, it's perfectly acceptable.
He says it adds to the ambiance.
To be fair, he's not wrong.
I mean, Gage would probably detect evil on him, and if he didn't show up as evil with that appearance, I would actually honestly be inclined to just outright believe him. Although it's possible.
Detect evil. Chunibyo.
Which, yeah! That'd be kind of amazing, although that's not how that works unless if you have the Ring of Horcalcum. Or the Horcalcum Ring.
Anyway, stopping the recording now unless anybody wants to say something extra.
Nah, I mean, unless if we were going to have that discussion with that one guard about, like, the events that happened at what to us were a ruined castle, and it's suddenly not.
Yeah. We'll do
I
that
mostly-
stage here at least.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, we also probably are just skipping forward at least 1 week.
Well, yeah, next